up. And I'm not minimizing this at all. It's the way that they were raised. So if their parents, constantly put them down and didn't make them feel worthy, then that will stick in their brain. Okay. Now, for example, what happened to my ex? Okay. He internalized it. And then he decided, okay, anger, he would get angry at me about something stupid. Okay. And he would lash out. He would start screaming and yelling at me, and he would put me down. And, it's just, yeah, I know. I know Pam's story. I do. Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah, I know.
But also, I'm here thinking what you guys are saying. For any reaction, you need to learn it, because you do stuff because you learn it. And I'm going to talk about my case. I've been in the two sides. I can be, they abuse me, I cannot be abuser. And I remember in my case, my father abused my mother. So I learned that. And not because I want to be like that. I learned it. And I have anger and I have all that kind of stuff. I learned to do that. So I would say in the main case, because this is both. In main case, it's also they learn it. Yeah, they throw the shoe. He saved that anger, but he have to learn in some way how to treat women and how women to treat men. So I think those things is learned.
Environment. So it's what they watch. What they see.
That they were in. Absolutely. And both of us came from a Greek family. So, in the Greek family, it's not happening anymore, but I call old school that the men are dominant.
Latino culture is the same thing.
Right. Exactly. So you have to do whatever I say or else.
Exactly.
Yeah. Not right.
It's not right.
No. They treat women like possessions.
So, Angeline, what are some of the stories that stand out in your mind that you've heard on your podcast?
Okay, okay. So the stories, there's a couple of women who I interviewed back in the summertime, and they're both from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and they both went through physical abuse, verbal abuse. There is one lady from the UK who I'm going to interview on my podcast. She was raped at the age of 14. So, and she is now a speaker, a motivational speaker. Talk about turning her life around. Wow. Yeah, she is going to. So the two women who I interviewed, one of them now is a counselor now. So she managed to, but she was in a very, very bad relationship. It was actually worse than mine. I mean, physically assaulted multiple times. And, verbally abused. Now, in both of these cases, these women had children. So the process was more difficult, but they were able to overcome that through a lot of mindset work. So, and that's similar to mine, where, during my transition, I was doing a lot of personal development work. I recall that one of them bought courses, personal development courses, similar to what I did. So just, it was, a transition that they went through. They worked on themselves, and they didn't jump. Now one of them remarried, and they're doing very well. And she is also a country singer. She's working her way up. And the other, her young lady, she is a counselor. So she deals with this stuff all day long. So, wow. Yeah, she works with them. So they both managed to turn their life around, but their stories they stand out so much that they will be part of the which we're going to go into. It's the first series. They will be in the first series along with the other woman who wrote a book and the one who was, unfortunately raped at the age of 14, and her father arranged a marriage for her, which obviously didn't